Hey, you know what it is. Welcome on the building. I'm driving the bus tonight. And I got G Money, I got Double J, and of course I got Mike T with me. Drop that music.
Drawing the keys for this shit now.
Hey, yes. Don't change the dial. Don't mess up nothing. You are tuned in. You are right where you're supposed to be. You tuned in to 613 Faye Productions with the Man Cave Sports Podcast, and you better put some respect on our naming. You know what it is. Welcome on the building. I got my boys with me. Hey, Double J. How you doing, man? What's up?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good, feeling great, man. You know, all is well. Can't complain, bro.
That's what's up. Had a good week, my guy? Had a good week?
Hey, man, every day alive is a great day, man. Seen some graduations, man. Just progressing myself in life. So, hey, I can't complain. Podcasting per usual. So, hey, I'm here with you guys. Cookout coming up soon. About to get some kickball going on. So, all is well, man.
I know Jay Will better be nice on that grill. I kick him off that joint real quick. If the Glizzies ain't got no charge, don't play with me, Jay Will. Anyway, G Money, how you doing? How's your week, bro?
Hey, week has been good. Like Jay said, man, a lot of graduations going on right now. So props out to all the people advancing, going to the whatever school you going to, elementary to middle to high school to college to real life adult shit. You know, woo. Hey, congratulations to all y'all out there. Keep doing what you're doing. Reach for the stars, folks.
Reach for the stars. And speaking of a star, last and certainly not least, that boy Mike T. You okay? You good? Are you good?
Too early? Too soon?
Well, how was your week? Can you at least elaborate on how was your week?
So we lost. But I feel much better watching Mike Malone today.
Okay.
AKA Paul Wall, baby.
Paul Wall. Mike Malone, baby. What you know about me?
He
Give
I'm on
it
that
that championship P. Hey.
He definitely listens to 08 Gucci Mane.
I missed the parade.
Oh, man.
All right, Mike Malone was wilding, dog. He was wilding. But hey, enough about Mike Malone. How was Mike T, though? How was Mike T?
I mean, we lost.
Hey, and that brings us to our first thing we need to talk about, because I'm glad you feeling that way, because we got a finals recap, and boy, I said in 6, but damn it, they did it in 5. Denver Nuggets walk away with the NBA championship, and I'm coming right back to you, Mike T. So just kind of give us like your breakdown on where he did wrong, man. What happened? Oh, man. Hey, you loyal.
Right.
He brought that thing back out for
He
him.
did that in spite. That's what it was.
I did it in spite of your ass, because you said this is the last time I'm going to wear it this season. You know what? Hey.
I said while he was in the playoffs.
Hey, listen. You came to me, right?
This is going to be great tonight.
Listen. While the Wizards are trying to get rid of Bradley Beal, the Lakers,
hey,
they're getting older.
Why you gotta talk about my squad?
LeBron's about to be 60. And Jay up there don't even got a team.
Free agent, baby. Free agent over here.
He's a free agent. My team made it. We lost. Okay, so let's get serious real here. We didn't have enough firepower for the Denver Nuggets. We had a lot of people hurt. Not making any excuses, but we just didn't have enough firepower to beat them. Denver was a superior team. They showed it the whole series. Every game, pretty much, they showed that they were the better team. Even the game that they lost, they still showed that how good they really were. I'm not gonna lie. I thought after game 3, I think it was game 3. We kind of had it figured out. I thought Spo was gonna cook something up. I did think Tyler Hero was gonna come back a little earlier than what they announced. They kept giving us hope that he was gonna come back, and that extra 20 points that he averages would have definitely helped us. That's the difference in the games. But like, I think one game we lost by 15, but like I broke down in the last podcast, we were talking, that one game that we did lose by 15, we were down 4 with 1:06 left. And we was about to get the ball, and it was a flagrant. So we would have got 2 shots. So we could have been down 2 points. So it's a different ball game. So Tyler could have helped. I just think that we weren't, not that we weren't prepared, not that we weren't ready. We just didn't have enough firepower. Unfortunately, Denver was the better team. Joker, I mean, what can you say about anybody that had anything to say about Joker before? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You were stupid. If you voted for Joel Embiid, something jive wrong with you. I'm sorry, everybody can make the argument that Joel Embiid was better this season. No, he wasn't. We just seen the best basketball player on the planet in this series. He don't even care about playing basketball for real. He's just good at it.
He just wants to go home.
He's just good at it.
He's hilarious.
He missed the parade today. He went off today at the parade.
Oh shit.
He said,
money. No, go ahead, Mike.
He said, you guys know me. I don't want to be parade at home. But I can't lie. I fucking love Tuesday parade. I want to stay here forever. I swear he cursed and all that. This era of athletes and entertainers, I've never seen Phil Jackson curse.
Right.
I never seen it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't beat nothing out.
Wow. Did he find his trophy? Did he find his MVP trophy?
Yeah, it was on
Right.
stage. It was on stage.
Okay.
Wow. G-Money, jump in here, man. Well, what was kind of your thought process on how the finals ended up eventually going down?
Well, first off, I told you so. I told you so. I told you so.
Go ahead. Let's just show it off. I know it. I knew it was coming.
I said in 5. I was being respectful, Jimmy. We give him 1 game. You know, overall, like Mike T said, they were just the better team pretty much at every single position on the floor. They had the better team. Like, they did what they were supposed to do. I said it before also with you, Wildcard, the Heat have to have an amazing, almost perfect game to win close games at that. The game they won, they hit 17 3-pointers, and they were shooting almost 50%. Like, that's a hell of a fucking game. You're winning that game pretty much. It was still close. Now, Joker's a beast. Like you said, Jamal Murray absolutely cooked out that joint. So I was not surprised with the outcome. And hey, I got a little money off that. Mike T wasn't trying to bet with me or nothing, you know, but hey.
He down inside, he knew.
He was in the chat admitting to that. He knew that he didn't actually have a chance at that.
Come on, you know the truth. When cats ain't trying to bet you, they know the truth too. Because
that's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing today.
Oh, my bad.
I think the storyline was a little better too, man. Like they did, 47 years. You know what I'm saying? Like that storyline. So I ain't gonna go into my conspiracy theory aspect of it, but yeah, man. I mean, you gotta have a storyline with sports. As great as I would have loved to see Jimmy win a chip, man. I love watching Jimmy. I watched Jimmy when he was back at Marquee, but like every sports championship, there's got to be a storyline that comes after the game. So, but anyway. It
could have been a storyline. They're only 8th playing team in history, pretty much. They got the farthest since the '99 Knicks, but
I mean, it could have been. Yeah, it could have been. That could have been a good storyline too. But
they was an underdog from the beginning.
They were under.
They at one, that'd been a story that you probably couldn't rewrite. But let's jump into our favorite segment, 24 shot clock, and I'm gonna start with you, Double J. Do you see the Nuggets repeating? Go.
Right now, yes. Yep.
They got a lot of seconds on the clock still, and he's done.
Yeah, I mean, their only free agent is I believe it's like Bruce Brown, and they have an opportunity to sign him back. It all depends on what they want to bring him back for. But yeah, I think they can repeat.
They said he's not going nowhere. That's what he was.
Yeah.
Mike Malone, Paul Wall said. That's what he said. I'm telling you.
Paul Wall.
He said, Brucey B going anywhere? Shit, no, we running this shit back. That's exactly what he said.
Hey, then I rest my case, V.
G Money, 24 seconds. Nuggets repeating. Go.
Hey, Jay said it. Like he said, their whole roster is complete still. Everybody's under contract, all that. The only person is Bruce Brown. He's going to ask for a little bit more. That's for sure. He averaged 12 points in the playoffs. He was a big contributor. And why wouldn't he not repeat?
All right. Hey, my man used his time wisely. He almost came right up to the 24 seconds. I like that. See, Jay was like, no, I'm come in there and hit it and quit it.
Hey, Zion style, baby. Bang, bang.
24 seconds, Mike T. Nuggets repeating. Yes or no? Go.
Yes, the way the rosters are currently constructed. That may change after free agency.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Hey, and you still had time to spare. I like it. But we're going to run it back with another 24-second shot clock because no, y'all just pretty answered that one. So, I mean, if y'all saw last week's episode, you know, the fellas was over here just mini podding all up on the show. So I'm going to have to mini pod today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I might have to Hollywood, the Hollywood rant right now, the wild card rant right now.
Uh-oh.
Look, no disrespect to Jokic. I respect what he did. I respect the player that he is. But what we not going to do is be a prisoner of the moment. We just not. All right? It's been a great season for him. I think he's a dope player. I think Jokic is the best center in today's NBA. In the game right now today. But we can't compare him to an all-time great. Not quite yet. Because the fact of the matter is all these talking heads, whether it's a podcast, FS1, ESPN, all of them, I ain't never heard not one of y'all till they won a championship ever mention Jokic and all-time great in the same sentence. So let's not do that. Pump the brakes. He's dope as hell. All-time great. When I think all-time great, I think of Hakeem. I think of Kareem. I think of Shaq. Centers like that. And trust me, there could be more that can be named and dropped in lists. For all the old heads that's old enough, we'll say Bill Russell. They're going to say Will Chamberlain.
Yeah.
So when you talk about all-time greats and you mixing Jokic with them, I don't know.
Not close.
Let's pump the brakes. Real quick before we move on, any fellas got any objection to my?
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's go.
How many MVPs Hakeem got?
Wait, hold on. So
no, I asked the question. Don't. I said, how many MVPs do we have?
I can't tell you off the top of my head.
One.
He has one MVP.
Okay. So the Bama that got 2 MVPs and just won his first ring, he can't be mentioned with them?
All-time great?
Is David Robinson all-time great?
Yes.
Yeah.
He got 1 ring.
He got 2, I thought.
He definitely got more than 1.
He got 2? He had 1 ring in 2000.
No, that was 99, and he got 1 more.
Okay, 99.
He got 1 more before he went out.
When?
Was that 03? I want to say 03. Yeah, because the Lakers went that 3-peat after the Spurs.
He was still playing then?
Yes.
I think so, yeah. Because he's got 2.
Yeah.
I thought it was
he has 2. So he's an all-time great.
Hell yeah.
Joker ain't better than David Robinson?
Hell no.
All right, man.
No, hold on. Mike, if you're talking about game.
I don't think so.
Hey, you got to remember, Jokic got offensive skill set. That's cool.
David Robinson was the bus driver on that team when they won them finals? or was it?
Jokic?
He was older at that point. As a young David Robinson, he was pretty official and pretty dominant on both sides of the court.
Remember, he
Wasn't
dropped
getting no
71.
triple doubles.
It's a different league. I'm not
Stop.
it's a different league.
Now hold on, Mike. Hold on. Here's what I'm basing this off of. Jokic can score on probably just about all of them. He has to guard them.
He can guard them.
No, he can't. Oh my God. Hey, we about to. Hey, I'm driving the bus. I'm about to kick somebody off the. Hey man, come on, man. Get out. Did you say guard them? Are you serious? Shaq would put Jokic 3 feet in the front row, bro.
And then he got to guard him, and then they both gonna be in foul trouble. They cancel each other out. Are we talking basketball? Or are we talking?
So we talking basketball. No, but hold on. First of all, Hakeem's defense would shut down Jokic in a heartbeat. So you can't debate that. Hakeem
would shut down Jokic.
Hakeem is the best defensive player in all-time basketball.
Yes, but they're the same damn player, just one slower.
They're not the same player.
Come on, my. Yeah, Joker got a jumper.
Joker don't play defense like.
No, he don't play defense like him. We've already established that. But at the same time, his game's so nice. The same way they're gonna get him in foul trouble, he gonna get them right back in foul trouble. Shaq can't check Joker.
You emotional right now because it's been a
no. Here's the truth of what I'm saying. You just said people are living in the moment. Y'all be living in the past like a motherfucker. I told y'all about that with Michael Jordan. I told y'all about that. Like, dog, the dude just won 2 MVPs. He should have won a 3rd one. We all agree.
Oh my!
Hey, we all did not agree at the moment. We all were on Joel Embiid.
And then your man got on some sucker-ish.
Hey, he did.
My man Joker ain't been on sucker-ish since he stepped foot.
No,
he just been dominant.
Yeah, he has.
His celebrations are awesome. He's like, hey, the mission's done. I go home now.
Hey, he is ready to go back to Serbia like a
bug.
That was the least inspired championship interview ever after the game. But hey, props to him though.
You guys see their parade. That parade was lit.
Hey, all right. We'll put a pin in that debate because we got other stops to go through on the way to the finish line. We gonna talk about somebody in G's camp down in DC. Sounds like Bradley Beal all of a sudden could possibly not be a Wizard no more. So we gonna come straight to UG Money, Mr. Wizard himself. What do you think about the trade rumors of yours truly, Bradley Beal?
I mean, I was always a John Wall fan. Let me start at that, But hey, I was a Gators fan too, so I fucks with Bradley hard as well. But I mean, hey, if we're gonna get rid of him, get as much haul we can get a good haul, get a good pick this year, and start this rebuild process. Like we just signed him on we got the max, super max. He's in his first just finished his first year out the super max. So the contract is hefty as a mug to start right now. It limits what we can do, and we need to blow it up possibly. We just got a new GM as well as damn, what the fuck? I can't even think of the appropriate name, but we got another one of those guys too to make decisions and make the right player choices. Who we're drafting, whoever that guy's name is.
Scout talent team.
Lose going back here, end of the year stuff. But hey, let's see what we can get for Bradley Beal. There's a lot of talk, and it's definitely something was amiss because too many players were commenting how good he was, possible Hall of Fame. I seen some tweets. I was like, what the fuck? Why are we talking about Bradley Beal right now? Like, where is this coming from on my Twitter line? And then a day or two later, it's like, oh, possibly traded. Playing the system.
Off the top of your head, G Money, what team pops immediately in your head when you think of a trade possibility for Bradley?
Oh man, there's a lot of possibilities. He honestly he's the type of player he could fit anywhere really. He's a straight scorer. He doesn't need the ball in his hand always, but he could be fine with the ball in the hand. So he really does complement anywhere he goes. So it's wide open, I think.
Answer. Double J, jump in here on the trade rumors of Bradley Beal.
It's not surprising. I honestly didn't think Bradley was going to re-sign in DC, so I was kind of surprised that he signed in DC. But I mean, hey, they give you 250 mil.
I'm not that surprised. You saw the money that he was signing.
That's what I'm saying. They gave him 250 mil. But like G, you got to get the most you can for the Wizards. You got to get something back. You got to get some young talent back. You got to get some picks. I think the Wizards should blow it all up. I don't even think they should maybe do a sign and trade with Porzingis. Or something like that. But it's time. The Wizards, I actually believe, you can't tell me no different. I think that the Wizards front office seen last week's show, seen that Mike told G Money that he hadn't worn no Wizards gear, and they was like, we got to change that shit. We're going to trade. We got to rebuild, and Bradley's got to go. So me personally, that's what I think. And, I'm for it, man. It's time, man. Bradley's good, but the Wizards been mediocre far too long.
Mediocre.
Okay. They've been bad for quite some time. I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but hey, it's time, man. I think maybe the best fit, I think maybe you can get for him, maybe with Atlanta or the Clippers, or maybe even Sacramento.
Okay. Mike T, jump in here about old Bradley Beal.
Yeah, it's my turn, you punk motherfuckers. You wanted to talk about my team? F you, G. You're talking about blow up the Wizards. Y'all been blowing up the Wizards for 30 years. That's why it don't work. Just keep going. It's a never-ending bomb of a team.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
If they trade Bradley Beal, if they keep Bradley Beal, they still blowing it up. Hey, I had a whole joke for this when I read the format. I thought y'all was saying Bradley Beal was going to get traded for Zion. This is the last place Zion. The last place Zion need to get traded from.
Zion be a stadium.
Hey, he don't need to be in Chocolate City, bro. It'd be a done.
Zion will fuck around and have an OnlyFans page, man.
No. Hey, he be looking like Travis Henry. That boy gonna have Antonio Cromartie up in his joint, dog.
I did see some rumors about Bradley Beal. There's a way that we can get because I kept that. I was going to take the hat off, but the show needs to see what winners look like. The guy up top, he got a hat on.
Amazon didn't come through with my Denver Nuggets hat in time. I had one ordered. It wasn't coming till Friday, and I said, "Damn it, we record Thursday. This ain't gonna work right now."
Hey Mar, the dude above me, he got a Houston, Tennessee hat on. Neither city they want in.
Yet.
So, but now let me just wrap it up, man. I did read that it's possible we can land Dame and Bradley Beal down Miami. So if we do that, we're gonna see this happen.
I think
Tyler Hero will not be there if that happens. I feel like y'all have.
That's the only reason. See, I don't want to give Tyler Hero for neither one of them, even though he be hurt like a mug now too.
Nah, Hero's gonna have to be part of any deal that happens.
Yeah, for one or two of them.
Yeah. I think Dame fits better than Bill though, but I like Dame.
Shit.
No, hold on. I say Bradley Beal, the durability might be better than Dame's, but
that's been questionable recently too.
Yeah, because Bill only played 90 games in 2 years.
Yeah, that's because they be sitting his ass out because he be worth so much money.
No, because he's a trade rumor damn near every trade deadline in off season. That's why they don't want to hurt their asset.
He be kirking on them in the off season.
Right. But he's not the only one in trade rumors for sure. There's another guy in trade rumors called him Freaky Zion. That freaky mother sucker him. Hey, Mike T, what you think about his trade rumors?
Listen. You need to trade Zion to the least. Well, it don't really matter because he's flying them out to him. Trade Zion to a place where he can just live near the facility.
Antarctica?
No. I'm being serious right now. Trade him to a place where the facility is near. Like he can't go out to the outskirts and live because he has to be close to the facility. Like trade him near to somewhere that has that structure. You get what I'm saying? Because
And he needs an ankle bracelet so he can stay inside the building.
I mean, damn near, yeah. At this point, I mean, it's like, I don't know when you trade him. I mean, I don't know who does that trade, bro. Like, he's one of the most unreliable basketball players of all time. Like, Greg Oden played more games than him.
Damn.
I mean, he really didn't play more games, but I'm just saying, it's like, I feel like Greg Oden played more games than Zion at this point. It's like every time we see Zion on the court, he's really good. It's not like a Ben Simmons thing where like he lost his.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every time we see Zion on the court, he's a dog.
He's a beast.
Bad. So I don't know who's going to take that trade. That's a huge trade to take. And isn't he this year? He's up for the Supermax, right?
No,
they already paid him.
They already paid him.
Oh, well, see, that's even worse.
They paid him last year.
Yeah, the one team I think that probably would improve dramatically if they got him would be the Knicks.
Yep, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't winning shit, but
but he'd be better there.
He'll be better, but because he wouldn't be able to get away with not playing shit in New York.
So, hey, all right, let me ask you this: Mike, if you got the number 2 pick, you trade that for Zion straight up?
No.
Who has the number 2 pick?
Portland got 3. Charlotte got 2.
Charlotte got 2?
Yeah. Zion
and Melo? Ooh.
It sounds good. It sounds good, but they both be hurt as a motherfucker.
Yeah, but you ain't about to no, but LaMelo legit gets hurt. And I'm not saying that Zion's not legit hurt, but you see when Melo gets hurt on the court. Like I remember when he hurt his hand, we saw that. Like we saw the play when he hurt his hand. He'd be legit hurt.
Yeah, that's right.
Zion is conditioning really.
Mm-hmm. He had a
They don't want him to further get hurt because he's not in condition. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know, bro. When I see you do a windmill 360, you ready to go, bro.
No. I'm not saying I'm
that.
Yeah, but I think what New Orleans has done, and to their credit, they've done a good job with it because they've been able to manage him to still be in basketball shape. I think certain places like a Greg Oden, like I said, certain medical people now with the technology we know now, I think that they've been sitting him a lot more than Zion as well, not wanting to play. I think Zion don't want to play either because we know what he's doing. But I also think
Mariah Mills got him in shape.
Right, but I also think that more than it's like 50-50. I think more than other players, like for example, I don't want to put this on nobody, but Paul George. He comes across like if he has an option to play or not, he's gonna be like, I ain't playing.
Sound like Kawhi.
And I didn't want to say Kawhi because I disagree with people when they say that about Kawhi. Sometimes
that sound like, bro, man.
But I feel you. But I think New Orleans, just as much as Zion doesn't want to play, they don't want to play him either.
Yeah.
Because like G said also about Bradley Beal, he's a trade asset. I mean, or it was Jay that said Bradley Beal's like a trade asset. So, with Zion, they probably think that as well. Like maybe, you know what I'm saying, if it doesn't work out, we don't want him to get hurt. So we can actually end up trading him. So
I agree with you. The only part I give you some kickback on is why you even pay him the extension. You didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have let that joint go to his final year of his rookie season. They actually paid him early in the window, the extension window. Me personally, I'm paying him not till the end of that extension window when I can see you can stay healthy.
But at the same time, if you're going to trade him, you don't. First of all, you don't want to lose him. Second of all, you don't want him just to walk with nothing. Second of all, you pay him.
No, I'm not saying that. Oh no, you always get value. I'm always about to get your value back. You're supposed to. But what I'm saying is that I'm not paying him extension wise early in the extension window. When I got a window to give him an extension. I'm not paying him the extension in the beginning of the window. I'm paying him towards the end. I need to see if you can stay healthy in this extension window. Then I'll pay you.
That's why I think they did it, though. That's what I'm saying. I think they did it because they want to be able to know that if we sign him early enough and it doesn't work out, we can get rid of him in the trade and still get back good value. Instead of letting it ride out, he get disgruntled, and now he's saying, hey, I ain't playing for y'all unless y'all trade me.
True, because that contract's in place, and the team that gets it, they just got to make sure they can fit it under the cap.
Right. And once he says that, once he says, I don't want to play here no more.
Yeah. Bye.
They're desperate now because, you know what I'm saying? The other teams are going to look at it like, you know, whatever. So.
No, that's
I don't think he ever wanted to go to New Orleans. When you look back, when the Pelicans won that first pick of the draft, his facial response, it never looked like he was excited to go to New Orleans. I think he thought he was going to the Knicks because the Knicks had the worst record that year. And every time you hear him talk about New York, he lights up. Like he gets excited. He talks so much about him. That's why when Mike said that New York would be a good spot for him, or you'll get the best production from him. I agree with him going to New York because I think he wants to be out of New Orleans, and I think New Orleans wants to move away from him, but they don't want to like be disrespectful. Like, all right, we don't want you, but it's looking that way. Like both sides are slowly showing that they want to separate from each other, and now it's like, okay, well, you've been hurt. We got all this. Your personal shit is coming out now. We tried to show that we committed to you by giving you the contract and everything like that. We got CJ down here for you. We've done everything possible here to help you succeed, but it doesn't seem like you want to be here. And quite honestly, we tired of you being here bullshitting us. So let's see if we can get something for you.
Yeah, real quick, and then I'm gonna bring you in here, G Money. Just to back up what you're saying, right there, though, Jay. You really look at the Pelicans. Obviously, we talk about the time that Zion has missed. That roster still has been maintaining to go to a playoff last year, on the brink to having another playoff appearance this year. So it's not like they're that far away from being a playoff team without Zion. So whatever value you get for Zion, it has to be some decent value, at least something that can equal to what you're going to give up in the potential of Zion. So you're going to get back some good pieces that's going to actually probably put you immediately in contention in the top 5 team in the West.
And what do we say every playoff year? Hey, man, if they had Zion. Last 2 years, we've been saying that. Damn, if they had Zion.
Yeah. G-Money, jump in here, man.
Hey, I like all your points, definitely. To that contract talk, I feel like the Pelicans are playing chess, not checkers out there, because they locking him up early based on the potential, because his potential is, I'm the greatest player in the fucking league, and there's nothing nobody in this league can do to stop me. Like that's the potential we're talking about with Zion. So they locked him up with that extension where they're paying him less than $40 million a year right now in the long term. So this guy's getting 50-something million no matter where he goes, whatever he signs, just on his potential. And like you said, they surrounded him, like they're doing what they need to do. I think it's just a bunch of smoke being blown. Maybe see what he's worth, but you don't let a player like Zion go at all. If you have a player like that, unless shit has really hit the fan out there, I don't think it has yet. But I mean, never know who's leaking these Mariah Mills stuff and everything all the time.
Sure, we know it's Mariah Mills. We know it's her.
Stirring the pot out there. You might be stirring the pot.
No, that's her.
Hey, now, G. Yeah. Now, how long do we keep giving Zion saying that what he can potentially be? Because we keep saying what he can potentially be. Like, how long do we keep that storyline? He's 22. He's been in the league. What, 4 or 5 years? 4 years?
Played less than 30-something% of the games for his whole career. So it's not good. I agree with you, Jay. It's not good. But if he is there and he can stay healthy, who knows? But hey, I'm with you. He's got 2 to 3 years to prove that, hey, I can be healthy. I can be that guy, or else he's just gonna not be that guy pretty much.
Hey, and that's a good little note to lead that on, because we're going to take this bus to a destination that G-Money is familiar with. We talking about that boy, Novak Djokovic. He wins the 23rd Grand Slam. Talk about it, G. What's happening with you? How you feel about it, man? Is Novak the GOAT, man?
Man, if you know me, if you heard me, my takes on Novak, I'm not the biggest Novak fan, but he right now. I talked to my pops a little. He's a tennis player, so he's the GOAT right now. Technically, he's got the most Grand Slams in the history of the men's and stuff. He's got 23. The closest next person is 22 in Nadal, and in Federer, he's not playing no more, so nobody's even close to this guy. He's currently number 1 in the world at his age right now, which is 36. He is the number 1 guy in the world. So what's to say he doesn't add on to this 23 title that he has right now? So Joker, no, the other Joker, the tennis Joker.
Yeah, the tennis Joker. That is right. That is right.
He's doing it out there.
I ain't worried. I'm about to hit that volley over there to you, Mike T. What's up? How you feel about old Novak? He the man, go.
Hey, man. Quick, G Money's our tennis guru, along with golf guru and other sports guru. So whatever he says, I agree with. And
it's all right. We playing Batman. Hit that bitch back.
Pickleball.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Double J, jump in here real quick about Novak. He the GOAT?
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna say too much on it. Yeah, he is 23 Grand Slams. He's still rolling. Like G, a lot of people don't like him personally, but his resume speaks volumes. And you know, he's got 23. We consider Serena a GOAT. She had 23 as well. He's 1 Grand Slam away from beating Margaret, what's her name? Margaret Court's single titles record with 24, or tying it at least. So I believe he's GOAT, man.
True. Hey, and I'm not going on Novak. Just for me personally, Roger Federer was that dude. He was almost like Tiger Woods, like the tennis world. Like when you saw a dude in the finals, you knew that shit was a done deal. Like he was just he brought an intimidating presence with him. And so for me, Roger Federer was just like he the type of cat that make you like, oh man, I'm scared. Like I'm on the big stage, I'm playing Federer, and you crumble. Like for real.
But I think that's how it is with
happened a million times.
Oh yeah.
I think that's how it is with Djokovic, man. Like motherfuckers ain't get on that court, man. Like
yeah, he was going up against the number 1 guy in the world, Carlos Alcaraz, young cat, and he's supposed to be the bad man on the planet right now. And Joker, he handled him.
I and him.
Hey, but hold on. Here's another thing to also consider. Roger Federer's reign was also during Rafael Nadal and Novak. So yeah, Novak is still winning. Obviously, Roger's not playing no more.
There you go.
Rafael Nadal, he's been having injuries, so he's kind of in and out of tournaments.
There you go.
Roger Federer, his reign was also in the fact of both of them too, and they both getting 20 plus Grand Slam champions too. So to me, hey,
but where they at though?
All I'm saying, if Federer was able to still lift in his career, because obviously Federer's probably mid-40s right now.
Yeah.
So the age gap is like mad crazy. That's
true.
Especially in tennis, that 10-year age gap is a big difference.
Yeah, it is.
So all I'm saying is like Joker pretty much was coming up, as in Federer was already in his prime being done.
It was JR.
Yeah. So look, hey,
I'm a Federer fan. I agree with all this.
Oh yeah, I fuck with Federer too. I just wanted to fuck with Mar.
Hey, Federer, bad dude, dog.
Yeah, nah. I remember Wayne used to rap about him. I fucked with Federer, man.
Yeah, Federer was nasty, dog. But hey, another sport that I know most podcasters probably shut down on vacation because they can't talk about. Oh, woo, NHL Stanley Cup Finals, man. Just like another Florida team in the NBA Finals, the other Florida team in this Finals got bumped out in 5 games too. Hey, Mike T, man. Did some of your Heat juju rub off on the Florida Panthers? What happened?
Nah, that's
think
not what happened. Let me just say this. Briefly, as usual. The Golden Knights were just the same with the Denver Nuggets. They just were the better team. They were just more dominant. Their goalkeeping was pretty good this series too, as well. But their scoring was freaking crazy.
Yeah,
like their
hey,
scoring,
it was disrespectful.
It was one game I was watching, a little bit of it, and it was like 4-1, and I'm like, damn. And like, it's kind of hard as the opposite goaltender. Well, not even the opposite goaltender. The opposite goaltender, it's hard to, like, when you get scored on that much, and this, that, and the third, you're always on defense. Like, obviously, you're not on offense doing anything. So, yeah, man. I mean, I just don't think it was Florida's year. The Golden Knights were pretty solid. That's a great team. Haven't they been to the finals?
Yeah, they've been to the finals before, but just
Caps beat them.
No, I'm about to say they've been there. They've been a team like they've been there.
Yeah, they've been in the NHL for 6 seasons now.
But they've been to the Stanley Cup, though. They've been to the Stanley Cup one season before.
I know that much, but I'm saying, like, aren't they like the quickest team to expansion team to win?
In hockey,
they're like the 4th quickest franchise to ever win a championship in all 4 sports.
They the 6th
or something like that. Yeah,
in all sports.
Yeah, they the 6th.
Got you.
Got you. So, seasons,
I mean, I've been watching. I mean, ever since they played the Capitals, they've been going up. The Caps have been going down. So,
yep.
I'm a Caps fan. So
I feel you. Hey, Double J, jump in here, man. What are your final thoughts on the Stanley Cup Finals as the Golden Knights reign supreme?
Mike pretty much said it, man. The Golden Knights, they were just dominant, man. The Florida Panthers had a great run. They ran out of gas. The goal differential was something crazy. I believe like Florida, like the Golden Knights scored 26, and I think Florida scored like 12. You know, so it the goal differential was huge. Like Mike said, the Golden Knights goalie was just something phenomenal, man. Florida's goalie was good up until this series, so they had a good run. The final game, man, they were down 2-1 in the second period, and they got scored on like 5 times in the second period. Like, they had scored at one point like 4 goals in like a matter of like 8 minutes, and what happens with that? You lose confidence, right? And it showed. They ended up losing 9-3, and a lot of those games, that's kind of what it came down to. Yeah. So both South Florida teams had a great run. I don't want to like forget about that or put that to the side. Florida definitely had a great run. They knocked out Boston, came back 3-1, and but they just ran out of gas, man. Shout out to the Golden Knights.
Yeah. G Money, jump in here.
Hey, y'all pretty much summed it up. The goalie y'all speak of or whatever, Aiden Hill for the Knights. He was the guy that was stopping all them pucks, But like you said, Florida Panthers, they had a hell of a run like them Heat, but they just could not close it out. Just couldn't do it. Hey, all these Wizards shots, I'm firing back, baby.
Hey, yo.
The hats back.
Hey, I will say this, like, on some real, Florida Panthers, like, and all seriousness, Jay was right. Y'all goaltenders was doing their thing up to this point, and I gotta say this: in the Eastern Conference, you look at, they had to sweep against Carolina, but they were all by 1 goal, and all I can say is what if that is all 4 of those games are flipped and it's Carolina? Maybe we get a better matchup, get a better effort. We don't know. But the fact of the matter is, y'all better invest in some damn goalies. Because once you pulled your starter, you had to go to your backup. He was getting stomped.
But they ain't even pull the goalies at some point. Like the last game, I was like, when are y'all going to pull Buddy? He done got scored on
at that point
4 times.
Hey, bro, we're not going to keep doing this tonight, all right? Like,
but
we're not going to keep doing it.
I will say this, though. South Florida all year, sports-wise,
almost had 2 parades.
They've been doing their shit. NCAA basketball, women's basketball, professional basketball, hockey. they've been on amazing runs, man.
They
So
almost had 3. You can't. Ooh. I'm not gonna bring that up.
they had some great runs, man. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like I
Almost
definitely
had
want to
3
shout out
parades
them.
in one city. Now y'all ain't got now y'all souvenirs getting shipped off to them more African countries on the other side. The t-shirts.
These made ours. They didn't make y'all's.
University of Miami Hurricane.
They got the Mike Malone sweet shirt.
Basketball champions. It's about to go on as a starving kid on the other side.
Hey, I host next week.
Nah. I do.
Okay.
Anyway,
Hey, Mike got the clip loaded. Paul, he got the clip loaded though. He got the clip loaded. Trust me. Yeah, that motherfucker.
Y'all gonna see only me for a whole episode. They gonna be talking, but you ain't.
Motherfuckers gonna be muted and some more shit.
No, y'all gonna be talking. You're not gonna see y'all at all. We watching on YouTube. My turn. Oh, then you're not gonna see them at all.
Hey, he trying to bust next to me, don't he?
Nah, G do.
All in the feelings, man. See what happens? Miami Heat lose, and we don't get no FaceTime no more. Jesus.
I'm sick that day. Anyway,
No.
I know who sick is. Saquon Barkley is sick, and he's sick and tired of the Giants playing with his damn money. So, is there a possible holdout with Saquon Barkley? G-Money, jump in here as a Cowboys fan. I'm pretty sure you don't mind hearing this.
Hey, get your money, Saquon. Get your money, man. He ain't paying these running backs, you know. Don't be listening to everybody around the league. You deserve your money out there, Saquon. You deserve it all. Hold them hostage out there. And you don't have to play, you know. Just, hey, you know, don't put Le'Veon Bell, but I'm not mad at you for that. And hey, we talked about this way back or whatever. We thought this is gonna be hard to sign all these cats of theirs, and they're not gonna be able to hold all these guys. So we'll see. See what happens. I know the Giants fans definitely. Why would you not want to re-sign Saquon for real?
True that. And the guy I know who's always advocates for players to get their money, Mike T, man, should Saquon hold out with the New York Giants. Okay.
I'll make it quick. Yes. So my rant this week was going to be about the NFL and how they treat running backs, but Karl Anthony Towns messed it up. So, but no, he should get his money. You know, what the NFL is really doing to these running backs, it's got to be a conspiracy. One of the conspiracy things, where people think they just like talk together to collude together, and they talk like kind of like we were talking about with Lamar Jackson, because it's no way Dalvin Cook gets released last week. The kid in Indianapolis, he's waiting to get his money.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, it's another one. I forgot the
Josh Jacobs.
Huh?
Josh Jacobs.
That's one of the one for the Raiders, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's trying to get it like, yo, you just released the guy that rushed for 4,000 yards, is only 27 years old in Dalvin Cook. And now Saquon Barkley, who was like 80% of your offense, because I watch SportsCenter, you're not trying to pay him, but you paid Danny Dimes?
Ooh! Talk to him, Mike.
Hey, listen, man. Make it make sense. It doesn't really make sense. But even though G been killing me all show, as a Commanders fan, I agree with him. Don't play.
Double J, jump in here, bro.
It's sad, bro. Like, the Giants fucked this up, and this is how I'm gonna say this. Mike T just said it. They paid Daniel Jones, right? They should have paid Saquon instead of Daniel Jones. They should have franchised Daniel Jones. Saquon granted, I know he had an injury issue, you know what I'm saying? But he's been, out of 5 seasons, he's been good 3 of those. Danny Dimes or Daniel Jones, because he's only been good for 1 year. You got to stop doing this to your star players. Yes, the NFL is a passing league, right? It's all about the quarterback. But every team doesn't have a Patrick Mahomes. Every team doesn't have a Joe Burrow or Jalen Hurts or Lamar Jackson. They structured their team around Saquon Barkley. Daniel Jones doesn't get his bag if Saquon is not there. So how can you sit here and not pay Saquon? Like, this is your bread and butter. This is your offense. Saquon rushed for what? Last year he rushed for what? 1,000, what was it?
Over
1,000?
1,000. Over 1,000.
312 yards and 10 touchdowns. Like, he's the reason they made the playoffs. Like, let's stop fronting, man. Like, I get it. The trend is to pay the quarterback, but you got to remember the running backs, they block for the quarterbacks, right? You know what I'm saying? They don't just run the ball. They make sure your quarterback, when them hot blitzes is coming, they picking up them linebackers, making sure that the quarterback gets time to throw the ball and make that read to get the ball out quick. They're also catching passes out the backfield. When ain't nobody open, boom, you dump it to your dump off guy. He gets a first down or takes it to the house, whatever the case may be. Stop doing this to these running backs. And the NFL is on bullshit with this. And Mike said it. How do you let Dalvin Cook, like, where you said it last week, Mar? There's no value for Dalvin Cook? Are you kidding me? A 27-year-old guy that has multiple 1,000-yard rushes?
Four straight.
Austin Eckler, this guy was the bread and butter of the Los Angeles Chargers, and he can't get no more money?
Hey, they gave him $2 more million to shut
man,
that.
Pay that man.
They gave him no long-term money.
Pay that. But y'all sitting here hyping Justin Herbert?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Can't wait to
yes.
pay.
Man.
Can't wait to pay Justin, dog.
Dallas has got to go sky high because that's
man.
what his contract's going to mess it all up.
Hey, real quick, go ahead, Mike.
To be honest with you, what the players need to do, and it's unfortunate because the quarterbacks won't do it, they got to hold out.
Yeah,
really, because really, this is always going to be a problem until they get some type of guarantees with it. Like the quarterbacks are really like we hear sprinkles of wide receivers getting a little bit of guaranteed money. The quarterbacks are really the only ones really getting the guaranteed money, like Deshaun Watson's deal, Lamar's new deal,
Jalen Hurts' new deal.
Jalen Hurts' new deal. The other players that's on the team, the other 10 offensive players, the other 11 defensive players, they're not getting these contracts. So the players in the NFL, they really there are the 13th man in the NBA gets more money than some of these running backs.
And it's crazy. It makes no sense.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna tie all this together, and we gonna keep this train moving.
I might do
I got one ad. I got one ad to this too.
Come on, go ahead, drop your G money, and then I'm gonna tie it all together. Go ahead.
Hey, so we were talking about Zion. Is he comparable to Saquon?
No.
Fuck no.
No.
Fuck no.
No.
Saquon has shown and produced, bruh. I get it. Zion has been on the court. He showed you what he can do periodically. But like, Saquon, like they game plan for Saquon Barkley, bro.
Ricky,
you don't think the game plan? You don't think the game plan for Zion?
No, they build their offense around Saquon, bruh.
I think what Jay's saying is, with Zion got paid for the what if.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Saquon should get paid for what he's shown.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
God damn it, Mike.
But he just did this past year. That he hasn't re-shown it since his rookie season.
No. Hey, I don't know that. I don't think that's a fair knock on Saquon.
No, because in 2019 he had 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, 438 wide receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Well,
was that not his rookie season?
No, his rookie season he had 1,300 yards and 721 yards.
Well, to back up my friend G Money's point.
Oh, well, now you're taking his side now? That's what
I watched Sports Center.
Yeah, I like that.
They were saying that Saquon was having a couple of years that was kind of like,
yeah, and that was, injury.
Okay.
No
worries. Don't pay Saquon and see what the fuck Daniel Jones do for you.
Bingo.
Well, I like, to your point, Jay, I think, this is why I think they messed up psychologically. Because they franchised Saquon. If they would have franchised Daniel Jones, he would have just been like, okay.
Yeah, the price would have been higher.
It would have been higher, but he would he would have had another chance to prove to you
show
that
he can do it again.
he's that guy and he's consistent. And that don't get me wrong, it's not Jae Jones' fault because he's progressed each year. But however, Saquon he's been pretty consistent 3 out of the 5 years.
Yeah.
2020, he had the injury. 2021, he had a little bit of a down year. I understand that. Daniel Jones has been progressing, but to pay Daniel Jones, like Daniel Jones is getting $82 million guaranteed the first 2 years of his deal.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. He should have definitely got paid.
Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, you don't Saquon is fighting for a deal.
Yeah, Eddie Jones should have got paid before Daniel Jones.
Shit, Jae Jones should have got paid before Daniel Jones.
Hey,
Shit.
Papa Jones should have got paid before him.
So I want to see what the Colts do with Jonathan Taylor, and I want to see what my Titans do with Derrick Henry. But go ahead, Mark.
Yeah.
Jay spicy over here.
I'm hot. I hate this shit.
He should be rocking the heat that he had. That boy dropping heat over there.
Well, we know what? We know who's on the sucker of the week this week.
Hey, but for real, and just to tie this all together, if you have sons out there and they want to play football, here's $1 million worth of game. You want them to be financially set from the game of football, have them play quarterback, wide receiver, left tackle, the end.
Yeah, fuck that. Don't be greedy. Let him play kicker.
Don't even let him play defense. That shit's point. Maybe D tackle.
No, the end.
Yeah, the end.
I'm telling you, in the NFL, they pay people who can block for a quarterback. They pay people who can get to and tackle a quarterback. They pay people who can catch for a quarterback. And they pay, obviously, the quarterback. That's $1 million worth a game for free.
What they do is trendy. And I think that's
the
crazy.
NFL. I'm with you. I'm with
crazy.
You. They need it. They can't train a general, what your value is based off of just your position. You have to base people off the value or how they are important to their respective organization. And that's how I feel. It's a case-by-case scenario. NFL is not going to work it that way. They do it so they can save money. And the NFL does it because, let's be honest, they're still going to do it in structure that the owners come out on the better end of it. It's like, hey, we gave you some, but we ain't giving you all of it. That's how it's always going to be like that. It's going to be business done like that. But this is probably not the case in Buffalo. Team that's been talking about always in contention to win the Super Bowl, come out the AFC. That boy Stefon Diggs, and look like they having a little, days of our lives situation going on in there. Double J, you still a little hot to talk about this, or do you got some more heat?
Yeah, this to me, I don't know. This shit was kind of confusing to me, man. Sean McDermott came out and was like, he was very concerned that Stefon Diggs wasn't on the field. Then Stefon came out, put it on Instagram that he was like, y'all believe what y'all want, whatever. That's not verbatim what he said, but y'all can check his IG. But I think it's kind of crazy because Sean McDermott had an unscheduled press conference, and then he came out and was like, yeah, I sent, I spoke to Stefon Diggs, and, things were kind of hot, and, it was probably best for us to kind of like go our separate ways to kind of cool down. So if you spoke to Stefon Diggs and you knew, and y'all had whatever issue y'all had, and, you told him, okay, it's cool for you to leave, why would you come out and say that you're very concerned that he didn't show up to minicamp? Like, it sounds like you knew that he wasn't gonna come. It sounds like some sucker shit to me. Like, why would you put that out there? Like, we would have never known that Stefon Diggs didn't show up, like, or that they had this issue had he not come out and said Stefon Diggs didn't show up. It's very concerning. Like, he made it look like he didn't have no communication with Stefon Diggs and everything, and then came back the next day and was like, yeah, I spoke to Stefon Diggs. Yeah, he was cool. Yeah, and like, I don't know what the issue is. Obviously, him and Josh Allen had some kind of issues that they had last season, which it seems to be kind of weird that the timing of it all now comes out in OTAs. I thought that was something they should have probably cleared up in the offseason, but it's definitely a situation to watch. You definitely don't want to see two of your star players having these situations in OTAs, but it's a weird situation in Buffalo.
Yeah. Mike T, jump in here. What's your thoughts on this situation?
I do think I agree with some of what Jay saying. I just think that some of the timing is off of what Jay was saying. I think that the coach is saying that now that he said he spoke to Diggs because Diggs wasn't there. I mean, I think that when he first said that Diggs wasn't there, they hadn't had that conversation yet.
But they said he was in the building. They said he was there doing medical shit, and he was there, but he just...
I don't mean he talked to the coach.
So you're saying
the coach knows that they had issues. What?
So you're saying find the timeline on everything on what it said.
Not to say that Jay is wrong. What I'm saying is in NFL is different than if you in high school or playing Little League. You don't talk to your coach every single day personally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think what the coach was frustrated about was he knows that Josh Allen and Diggs had issues before. So by Diggs not being there, and he just coming off the emotions. See, press conferences would kind of blow me, and it goes back to when the Cam Newton situation happened in the Super Bowl. They get these players and their coaches right after the situations happen. And what you think they're going, you know what I'm saying, as professional as they're going to be, what you think they're still human. So I think that he was frustrated because Stefon Diggs wasn't there, because Josh Allen and Stefon Diggs haven't ironed out their problems. And he said what he said. And then I think somebody from up top told him, and then he probably did talk to Stefon Diggs and he tried to clean it up. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Buffalo seems to be crumbling in front of our eyes. We'll see what they do this year.
G Money, jump on in here, man.
Hey, I follow a lot of Cowboys folks out there, so I did see a picture of Stefon Diggs posted up at the Dallas airport or something like that.
G. He always say I bring shit around to Tennessee. He always bringing some shit down to the Cowboys, man.
Let's not do it. I told you I was going to talk more Cowboys this year, man. We got to get more fans out there, Watch us.
Y'all got enough fans, man.
Cowboys talk. I give y'all the Cowboys talk.
Oh, Lord.
But nah, I kind of agree with Mike here, where I think it was just a whole bunch of miscommunication type shit. Where I don't think the owner told the coach like, "Yo, Sean, Stefon's just gonna do what he does today. He'll be there tomorrow," type shit. And they asked him the question, and of course he's gonna be concerned. His best player on the team pretty much is not at there. So that's the story he was telling too. He's like, "Hey, if anybody asks me, I'll say the same thing for anybody. If that person is not there, I am concerned because they're not at practice. That's what they're supposed to be doing, is be at practice. So if you're not at practice, then I am concerned because that's what you're supposed to be doing. So it doesn't go in line with what." So that was his take as well. So I think it's just stuff blown out of proportion. I think Stefon still be there, but hey, we'll see.
Yeah.
There's always some drama stirred up.
I love it. Fuck Buffalo.
Hey, I say this. You sometimes in this part of this of the calendar year, there's going to be some NFL storylines, and NFL loves it because it keeps their sport in the loop of sports talk. But it's all good. Yeah. So that's always one thing to consider. Take it as you can. Take it as you may. It may mean that Buffalo may be crumbling, or it may just be a whole bunch of nothing. And hey, gotta play on the field. We'll see what's up with them. But of course, as you talk about Tennessee, Double J, man, you had somebody come visit round the way, but he also went up north and saw the hoodie too. So
fuck them.
Hey, round 2 of the 24-second question clock. Mike T. D-Hop better fit for New England or Double J's Tennessee Titans? Go.
Neither, if he wants to win.
Disrespectful.
He said he wanted to win. I still got like 10 seconds. He said he wanted to win. He ain't about to win in either one of them places.
Yo, he's
It's
purposely.
okay. It's okay. I'm used to the disrespect. It's okay.
No, I'm not saying because of this team. I'm being honest. Tennessee.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you. We not the favorites. I get it. I know. I understand.
G Money, same 24 clock.
Oh man.
E Hop.
He gonna be disrespectful too.
Tennessee.
Look at it. Look, he gonna be.
I mean, Mike already took my line there. You know, shit. Either way, it ain't a good look for you, homie. Like, you got Ryan Tannehill somehow beating out these last two, like, legit lottery pick quarterbacks that he drafted over there. And he's still the number one guy on the team. It's not looking good over there in Tennessee. But, I mean, going up north, you got Mac Jones. Yeah, he hasn't proven nothing. He hasn't thrown over 250 yards on average.
That boy,
Fill it
up. I'll take the violation.
Yeah, y'all might need a motherfucking wide receiver too. Go with CD Lamb.
Hey,
Fucking Dak over there colorblind.
We don't.
Shit. Nah, y'all can use somebody. Well, I guess Jahan Dotson, but we'll see. But I don't think Sam Howell gonna be the guy.
You got a better chance of winning with the Shanghai Knights than y'all.
Shit, yeah, right.
You better go over there with the Taiwan with D Howard.
Nah, man. Motherfucker, we had that first seed in the AFC when we had AJ.
And got bounced.
We got bounced. You ain't lying.
Hey,
Playoff Tannehill and regular season Tannehill, two different Tannehills. I ain't gonna lie to you on that one.
Not last year. He was both. He was one and the same.
Yeah, that's because we ain't had no playmakers. You give any quarterback no playmakers, they not gonna be successful.
He said Mahomes didn't have playmakers.
Yeah, he had Kelsey.
Yeah, not Kelsey.
You money. What'd you say? You got regular season Tennessee and you got playoff Tennessee.
That's all right though. That's all right though. Shit, ain't none of outside of Mar, ain't none of our teams been successful in the motherfucking playoffs.
Hey, y'all ain't never been successful ever though.
We have been successful. It just ain't been in a while.
I'm just gonna put it.
We were successful in 2019 though. We played Mars team in the AFC Championship, and that shit went left after the second quarter.
Yeah, we don't want the show to run long. But you've never tasted the champagne, never.
Nah, you right. I can't.
And none of your sports teams that you like.
Atlanta. I just had champagne. Yeah.
It just had champagne. It still got some residue.
We finna run it back too.
No. Hey, before I let Double J give his very biased answer on the better fit, all I'm gonna say is this: if I'm D Hop and I've seen him play with nothing in Houston before he got Deshaun, I'll say this: he can make something work of Mac Jones, so he can make something work of Tannehill. But me personally, I think you got the better quarterback situation in Tennessee. Just me personally, I ain't feeling too much of mac and cheese up there. I don't know what it is. It's just
they got 8 of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, but it's not only that is D Hop is the weapon in New England. He go to New England, he is the weapon. Like
Juju,
nothing, bro. I don't give a damn about Juju Smith-Schuster. Stop all that.
No, he's coming off knee injury, so he's not even playing right now. So he's still undecided.
Go ahead, 24-second clock, Double J, man. Better.
I mean, I think the hat, and the slander, the hat and the slander, but I mean, I think both situations he's going to play a pivotal role. We both need wide receivers. Obviously, I believe he fits best with us. We got a new stadium. We've been more successful in recent years. Outside of last year, we've had a little more recent success.
Go ahead.
So, I just think. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna go with us. But I mean, like the Patriots have their front office is a little bit more, sturdy than ours. We just switched GMs. But I mean, between those two, Obviously I'm gonna go with my squad. I think we've had a little bit more recent success.
Sell them, dog. Sell them. That's what I'm talking
Nah,
about.
we ain't got enough time for that. I do that on Twitter. Popping Fresh 25, holla at me, you did. Jae Jones.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But as D-Hop decides who he wants to go to, the NFL has to make a decision on who's going to be on Hard Knocks. Some birdies are saying the NFL is having a hard time of teams wanting to commit. I mean, there's talks of the Jets, Bears, Washington. They might even run it back with the Lions. So, Double J, run it back real quick. Who should be on Hard Knocks?
I actually wouldn't mind seeing the Commanders. I want to see. I like Eric Bieniemy. I like to see him a little bit more up close and personal. A lot of slander has come his way over this last year or two as he's been trying to get a head coaching job. So I would like to see how he has an effect on the Commanders moving forward. I'm tired of AR out. I like the Bears too, but Commanders.
Nice. Mike T, jump in here. Any of those teams you like to see on Hard Knocks, or is there a team that you would like to see on Hard Knocks?
Since this is 24 seconds, I'm going to be brief. The Jets. I want to see Aaron Rodgers' bum ass fail. That's 1 seconds left. That $3 breakfast from Wendy's is amazing.
All right. G Money, jump in here, man.
Hey, if those are my choices, I'm going with the Bears. You got the young gunslinger with the legs to back it up. Justin Fields out there. They just got DJ Moore in a big trade. And every Hard Knocks, whatever team is on that joint, people get really hyped about them to start the season. And hey, Lions did their thing, So I think they're up and coming. So my vote is the Bears.
Nice. I actually wouldn't mind seeing if the Lions run it back. You saw what it did for them. Create some good hype. They almost made the playoffs. And hell, it might be just kind of like their thing, just to be on Hard Knocks and have a good season after it. Because there's not too many teams you see on Hard Knocks actually have a decent season after they've been on it. So they kind of like one of the first to really do it. Anyway.
Can I ask you one quick question?
Go ahead, Jay.
Is Aaron Glenn and Deuce Staley still with them? Because they kind of made the Hard Knock shit.
I believe so. I believe that Aaron Glenn and Deuce Staley might not be back. I should know this, but I know Aaron Glenn is back for sure. I actually thought Aaron Glenn was going to get fired, but you saw the back half of their defense. They actually started to play a little bit better, and so I think they're going to give him one more year for sure. But last topic of the night. No, last two topics of the night. We're going to go to the baseball diamond real quick. And it's another phenom on the scene down in the other Queen City of Cincinnati. That boy Elly Cruz is looking real nasty. Mike T, what you know about Elly Cruz?
Nothing except what they tell me on SportsCenter.
Hey.
I love the honesty.
Hey, Double J, jump in here, man, about that man, Elly.
Hey man, he nice. He's shown that he could possibly be the next phenom in this game, man. Shortstop, he's 6'5" as a shortstop, which I think is pretty. Pause. But he's nice. He's taking routine ground outs, and he's fast. He's definitely a great player. Definitely what Cincinnati needed. Hopefully they can build around him, and he can have success. I think one of his first home runs, he knocked it 458 feet. He shows power and he shows speed. He's definitely exciting to watch. If you haven't got a chance to watch him, check out the Cincinnati Reds. But I like him. He could be the next Ronald Acuna type guy. Jazz Chisholm.
Hey, jump in here, G Money. What you know about Elly Cruz?
Hey, I know about him because I didn't get him on my fantasy team, so I'm pissed. I'll tell you that right now. Hey, everything Jae Jones told you was facts, but he left out that he is pretty much the number one guy in the entire league at all of that. Hitting the ball hard. Nobody hitting this in the game has hit it harder than him this entire year. He did that in the minor leagues and also did it in the pros. fastest guy on the field. When he got that triple, there is nobody in the league that was faster around those bases than him. This is guy's 6'5". Get a ground ball to him. Nobody throws it 100 miles per hour as a shortstop to first base. He does that. This guy is a StatCast freak on the pages, the numbers, everything. He's an absolute beast. He's already got 5 stolen bases since he's been up. He's now one downside. He got 37% strikeout rate going for him. So that's not always good for you. But if anybody can beat that, it's Elly De La Cruz, pretty much. He's got the same height that O'Neal Cruz came up with last year. And these are the numbers he was putting up. So he's a beast. And Cincinnati Reds got some young cats over there.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just go with a bold take. I think he's gonna hit an in the park home run before the season is out.
I mean, it wouldn't be hard for him.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say. I mean, yeah. But
It might be something he doing already.
Somebody make one misstep on that joint, they don't even throw it in.
Hey, yeah, we see. Hey, I can't even say anything more than what these two gentlemen have already said. Yeah, Elly, that dude, he gonna be the future for sure. Last topic. There was Team USA FIBA team release 2023. Let's take a listen to the roster. Anthony Edwards.
hey, Mike.
Austin Reeves.
You gotta go to Mike first, just because of the reaction.
Tyrese Halliburton, Mikal Bridges, Bobby Portis, Jalen
Oh,
Jerry
shit.
Jackson Jr., Walker Kessler, Cam Johnson, Brandon Ingram. Hey, Mike T. What he do, homie?
All right, first of all, I tell y'all every time America be on some bullshit. This is another one of America's bullshit. First of all, none of us care. When I first heard about this team, I was like, hold on, the Olympics is already? And then I realized it's like the FIFA World Cup. We don't give a fuck about this shit. No one cares about this. First of all, there's 2 reasons why we don't care. It's the FIFA World Cup. Who the hell knows that? I didn't know basketball. They just came up with this. So we don't care about that.
FIBA's been around.
No. It's the World Cup though. They just changed it to World Cup for basketball. It hasn't always been called the World Cup. They're trying to make it like the soccer, but no one cares. You never get me to my second reason. Americans only care about sports against other countries when we're dominating. Mm-hmm. If we're close or losing, we don't give a fuck. This team is not about to go dominate nothing.
At all.
I guarantee you this.
Yeah.
I guarantee. Nobody, G-Money, you in charge of this. We need the viewership numbers of this. I guarantee the numbers are, freaking the hot dog eating contest is going to get more views than this.
The Glizzy contest.
Oh, shit.
The Glizzy.
Hey, that's coming up soon, so we're going to get the numbers.
Watch what I tell you. Watch. I promise you, no one cares about this, dog. No one cares about. I don't even know why they announced it. They should have just did it.
Come in here, man.
Hey, man, I ain't got much to say, man. Mike T summed it up, man. I looked at the roster and I was like, this is the time to get us. Like, if you're going to get us now. Like, this is the time. Like, I don't know how they came about this roster, like, but this ain't the time.
This ain't it.
They're not even a playoff team.
Hey, this is exactly what they is. They was sitting high in the standings when they had Kyrie and KD, and this is the team after the Kyrie.
How we get here? Like, we went from like Melo, Kobe, LeBron, all them to like.
This is the worst USA basketball team we've seen since we've been born.
That's not true.
No, that team that lost.
Look at this roster, bro. They got half that roster is nothing but reserves, dog.
Hold on, bro. Because I know what G-Money's about to say.
I know that Iverson team that you finna talk about.
What place you think you're going to take in FIBA?
They're not going to place.
You're not going to place?
No.
I don't know.
I think they're placing. I think they're placing.
I don't think really none of them have experience overseas.
This is kind of like the rebuilding. I think they're starting with some younger cats, and some of them are questionable at that. I feel like
a lot of them are questionable.
First off, Austin Reeves is riding this fucking wave like nobody else in the history.
And he just got a shoe deal.
On dates with Taylor Swift out here now. Like, where did this guy come from? And he is not the solution, but he's about to get the bag, and he's about to Davis Bertrand.
Austin Reeves is not the bag, dog. Austin Reeves,
he just got a shoe deal.
Like, it's crazy.
Like cats is going crazy over him. The Lakers.
This is the reason why Ja be acting like an asshole, man. This is their bullshit, man. They don't earn nothing, dog. What?
He was riding.
He just got a shoe deal. Yeah, he just got a shoe deal.
With what company?
I think it's that Liang. I think it's that Liang company.
I did see that he got a shoe.
Hey, man.
I'm about to say, if it was Nike or Adidas or something, I'd be like, what in the world are y'all doing? Give me an and one for the kids.
I can't. Hey, but look,
and what?
Hold on, let me no.
Oh shit.
G.
Hey, stop the bus yet.
I didn't go to G yet, right?
I did. Yeah, Jesus went.
Bro, no G. You went to G?
Yeah, I was talking about them. I said they're gonna place. I don't think they're as bad as y'all is making them out to be.
Okay. So here's the because you didn't say a bunch of names. So it's Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards, Tyler Hillenborough, whatever his name is, Brandon Ingram, Jaren Jackson, Cam Johnson, Walker Kessler.
Yeah, he's a new addition. Actually, he just added on. Yeah.
Did you just say Bobby Portis?
Yes, he on there, bro. He's a reserve. But that's what I'm saying. Half that roster's a reserves, bro.
Okay, they might have made it to the play-in with that team. They might have made it to the play-in with that team. Like real talk. Let me be honest right now. I know y'all want to say 2014 because they lost was worse than this team. No way.
They're definitely in the playoffs without a doubt.
I just said because
with this team,
where's the center?
Walker
That's
Kessler.
what I'm saying.
Ooh,
Walker Kessler.
Come on, G.
You got all those other guys. You don't need a center to fucking dominate on the offense if he's a dominant defensive presence, just like Jaren Jackson out there. They're putting pieces. Jaren Jackson, defensive player of the year, right?
Man,
right?
That's bullshit.
Right?
No.
He wasn't defensive player of the year?
He was, but he didn't. No.
He was because they was on the Memphis train until Paul messed it up.
Nah. What I'm saying is none of these guys have played overseas. That overseas game is different than the NBA game. And them teams, Spain, Argentina, all them teams like that, these guys
people's in the NBA
are veterans, bro. Like they prep for this. This is what they live for.
Hey, that's why I said it's rebuilding. This is the new wave that we're gonna see in the future.
Right.
Because
It's the new wave.
They're not playing no more.
But you can't.
They better not take this to the Olympics. They better not.
Can't.
No. Oh no, trust.
Did you talk about the new wave? What the hell?
No.
There's going to be some of them are going to be in the Olympics. I bet you. Hey, what? Brandon Ingram's not going to be in there.
LeBron only one. His ass to still be.
I think. Did you say Jason Tatum?
No, what?
He's not on there. Watch, he'll be in the Olympics though.
He'll be in the Olympics, but he ain't playing with FIBA.
I don't know about this squad, man. It's hard because there's not a lot of centers, American centers, like in the game no more. Like
there's not a lot of centers in the game.
Right. Most of them are all from international.
Yeah, they are.
You know what I'm saying? So like
episode 63, season 4. Come back after FIBA.
I'm close to one to bet you, but I'm gonna hold off real quick because this the Henny talking right now.
That's how Andre Drummond keep a job, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh.
Man, Andre Drummond ain't trying. Man, he's so much of a defensive liability. Man, get the fuck out of here with
Cam Johnson is on the USA team, bro.
Hey, but hold on. But I'm saying, like, hey, this won't be our final form. Come.
So what? I don't give a damn. But just This team exposes what they putting out, exposes how bad USA basketball has gotten.
Yeah.
I feel you.
We
Those-
have
hey,
no,
hey,
we
those
have
people
no
you speak of-
superstars.
Those people you speak of, they didn't never play no FIBA.
That's what
Yes,
I'm
they did.
saying.
Yes, they did. No, you're 100% wrong. You're 100%.
Jordan, all them, the whole squad. played
All of them
FIBA.
played FIBA. That's when Kobe first got on the team. Go look it up.
Oh, I don't know, but I ain't.
They all played FIBA. They lost. Look, they lost in 2004.
Right. Yep. I remember
And
that.
then they lost in 2000. I think it was either
8
or 6 in
And
the,
they was pissed
in the
about that.
championship. And LeBron, D Wade, Carmelo, all of them was on the court.
Yep, I remember that. And then that's when Kobe came back the following year because he was trying to rebrand his image and everything like that because he had all that off the court shit. And that's when they won it.
For Coach K, if you wanted to play on the Olympic team, you had to make a full commitment to play every summer.
Yeah. That's documented in the 08 series. Yeah. I mean,
if this is our second team, like, okay, even to what G is saying.
Like I said, Jordan never played in any FIBA.
No. But that Jordan was the first wave that started NBA players.
yeah,
so that's different.
College players.
After that, what I'm saying is when they have, like, for example, which I'm glad you mentioned Jordan, what they used to have for the U.S. team was they had the actual national team and they had the team select team. This ain't even better than the team select team that was in 92. This ain't better than the Chris Webber, Grant Hill team that was playing against Jordan in practice.
Hey,
if this is the ones that's supposed to be getting us ready for freaking wherever fucking Joker from, Serbia, I'm not confident that the regular team gonna win.
Well, all you got to do for FIBA is just qualify, and you get qualified for the Olympics.
Right.
We don't have no superstars. And I think that's what the scary part of it. Like, our superstars.
No, I just think our superstars not gonna play this bullshit.
That too.
Yep.
I don't think it means nothing to them because we haven't lost in so long. Because you got to remember, LeBron and them made that commitment because they lost.
Right.
LeBron and them was actually on the team that lost. So they were like, no. I ain't.
Nah, fuck that. We running that back.
Right,
yeah.
We running that back. These Bammers are all coming off of, even like the last Olympic team we just had with Draymond was on the Olympic team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying Draymond's a bum or nothing like that, but come on now. Like, it's like Dennis Rodman being on the Olympic team. Dennis Rodman,
he was like the 5.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman wasn't an Olympian. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's certain echelon of talent that should be on our Olympic teams and our U.S. teams. And this team that's right here that I'm looking at, this is like, oh my gosh, bro. Like, we are, the world is kicking our ass, bro. Like, this is crazy.
On everything, bro. Oh, God.
It's a done deal. Anyway, looks like we pulling up at the last stop right here. We gonna pump the brakes. We gonna open the door and exit this joint. But before we do, Mike T, give them the socials, my G.
Back on Twitter, Mike T304. Everybody loves Mike T on Instagram. Facebook, Michael Turner. Also, you catch me Fridays on the Cranked Out Go Happy Hour here on the 613 Network. And yeah.
G Money. Drop them socials, man.
Hey, find me on Twitter at G Money Caveman, Blue Check, and also on Sundays, Saturdays, whenever it drops. But we got some bets, G Money's Money Bets. So make sure y'all catch that as well. Get this money.
Yes, sir. Get that money. Hey, Double J, let them know where at.
Jae Jones on all social media platforms, man. Twitter, IG, Facebook, TikTok, man. Y'all make sure y'all come through Twitter Spaces. Shout out Mike T. I see Mike T came through, I think last week on the Twitter Spaces. Me and Wildcard be on there, man. We be talking our shit. Man, y'all more than welcome. Any and everybody come through. Come through the Facebook group, The Man Cave Sports Group on Facebook, man. Y'all make sure y'all check us out. Apple, Spotify, yeah. And shout out Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, too.
For sure. And you already know where you can find me. Twitter, KC Wildcard Mar. You dig? Wildcard Mar on the Facebook and Instagram. Hey, I'm all over the place. If you're not finding me here, you finding me on all ILW sports content as well. But 613 Faye Productions, that's what it is. hop on over to the YouTube channel, check out all the content, especially because today is what? It's Sports Saturday with 613 Faye Productions. Full lineup. Of course, the grand finale is actually the appetizer because we like to eat our dessert first. With the Man Cave Sports Podcast, put some respect on it. And then, of course, you got that sucker-ish. You might have got a preview tonight, followed by the Hollywood Rant with Mike T. And you might have got a preview of that tonight, too. And then, of course, wow. I hit you with them wild stats. And then,
Yes, sir.
last but certainly not least, G Money Bets. And,
Get it.
hey,
Hey,
it
just
show
beat it
might be
hard.
last, but peep, go to G socials. He gives you a preview of the show and gets you an opportunity to get your bets in so you can get that, get into the money. All right. But tap in with the 613 Faye Productions all day Saturday, Sports Saturday. And Double J, tell them what we got to do, man.
Hey, we finna shut the door on y'all asses, man. We gonna holler.
Have a great week. Peace.